Just like war.
Yep,
War
never changes.
We are here today with Martin, Chris, who is somehow disappeared again from his camera,
He's around somewhere.
and this game is run by the one, the only RxOliver. Shall we go into it, or?
Yeah, let's go. Just get myself back to the right spot in my PDF, bear with me.
Let's go to the map view. Here we go.
Okay, where are we? 2 seconds, I'm just preparing a couple of things at my end.
I love how this is the one game where I literally don't have to do anything because you guys are all doing extra things, right?
Yeah.
I just have to live. No, it's great.
Yeah, we're all recording or streaming, you just get to sit and look pretty and play the game.
That's why I put the wig on. I mean, let my hair down for once. No one knows what goes under the hat. Now you do. The secret's out. I have blonde, luxurious hair.
Okay, so, gentlemen, thank you for coming to play. This is With a Bang or a Whimper, Fallout RPG, Act 2. So it's the next day. The mood in the town the day after the Founders' Day celebration is as cold and uncomfortable as the weather. The first frost of winter gathers on the grass and grey clouds overhead drain the colour from everything beneath them. Several townsfolk look at you and whisper among themselves, proving the old adage that rumours travel fast. Jesse Pettigrew's charged you to chat with the people in town and see what they might know about Joseph and Teresa's recent behaviour. There are several places that seem like a good start to your continued investigation. The town square, the trade post, and the pub. So, it's the next day. You have all rested. If you haven't already put yourself back up to full hit points and removed your injuries, please do so. Also, you'll see somewhere on the character sheet it's got condition. You can put the well rested condition. I think I've set you all to well rested, but because you've all slept in your own bed last night and you have the well rested condition, just like the video games, there is a benefit to that. You will have +2 to your maximum hit points for the whole of today. So until tomorrow at game time, you have +2 on your maximum hit points. You've got a temporary higher hit points +2.
Like a 10 HP then of 2.
10 HP of 2,
Yeah.
So, Jesse Pettigrew, the town's mayor, has, after what happened at the barn up at the Tarberry farm, Jesse has asked you to ask around in town and see if anybody knows anything more about Jesse and Teresa's behaviour recently, and if you can find out any more about what happened to them. Because although you feel like he was showing some signs of a ghoul going feral, there were other strange things about him. His demeanour wasn't quite that of a feral ghoul, it was more crazy. He had all his clothes on at the same time, and he was yelling about, I don't know her, I don't know her. Whereas a feral ghoul isn't still talking. A feral ghoul is a monster by this point. And he was still talking. Old Jesse. He was still talking, and he was wearing all his clothes. He was having a psychotic break of some sort. You remember also that there was the locket with the 2 pictures of him and his wife, and the picture of his wife was all scratched out. There was a few strange things about it. So the mayor, Jesse, has asked the 3 of you, there's no Dax today. I've said you can have his dog though. There's no Dax today.
Yay.
The 3 of you have been asked to see what you can find around town. And he suggested that a couple of places you might do that are the town square, the trade post, and the pub. That's probably where you'll meet the most people.
Let's go there.
Which one would you like to go first? I've made maps for them.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think we should go to the pub at the end because then we might be able to have a drink.
Okay, so your other options were the town square and the trade post.
Let's just go to the town square, I would say.
Cool.
You have to go to town square to get to the other spaces, so...
Probably, yeah. It makes sense to go there first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, any number of locals gather around the flowery grasses of the town square, sitting along the edge of its marble water fountain and chatting. I actually have a map that corresponds, believe it or not.
Who's the most charismatic in our group?
2-6. So I'm just
Let's
Well,
see.
I'm just bringing some tokens over. I've got more of that little actual spiel to read. I just wanted to change the map because it matches the spiel. So, with the arrival of winter, the town squares today is less bustling than usual, but several recognisable faces linger or cross through the square as they go on about their daily business. So there are several townsfolk going about, maybe a few less than usual because it's the start of winter, but you can find people to talk to. If there's anyone you want to speak to in particular, you can tell me who they are, and like you can decide who they are in the town and what they do, and then we can name them. We can make our NPCs as we go, and then we'll get into questioning people. Also, shout out once again to Blades and Wards on Patreon for the use of their maps. Thank you.
Well, if we are allowed to make our own NPCs, then we need to bring back a familiar robotic face.
You want to? Oh, okay. So the first person around town that you want to talk to is going to be Marvin.
Why not?
Nice. Okay. 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 So any
And the
piece.
funny thing is, I don't roleplay him now.
Yeah, I know. I get to roleplay the psychopath murder hobo robot. So
I reckon he hooked up with that nanny robot, and they probably got weird robot kids.
you blew her
That's what I
up.
reckon.
You destroyed her, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have put her back together.
Maybe
in
put her
some
back
creepy
together.
way.
Yeah, suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe. Reanimator returns. It's always been a bit Lovecraftian Fallout. Maybe he did a reanimator. Right. So.
Definitely.
Any PC that wants to get rumours about the happenings in town and the recent behaviour of Joseph and Teresa must make a charisma and speech test with a difficulty of 1. I will then invite you to ask the locals questions and spend action points to obtain information. So give me a charisma speech test with a difficulty of 1.
Charisma is my second highest, so
Check you out.
Go for it.
see, 2 successes.
2 successes, so you gain an action point. You are maxed out on
Wait,
action points,
please?
by the way. Yeah, your action points are maxed out anyway. Okay, so
Yeah.
you meet the friendly murder hobo robot Marvin with his buzzsaw and his flamer and his bad attitude. What kind of questions would you like to ask him?
Hey, Marvin, is it?
Yes, and you are.
Well, name's Simon.
Simon. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to know, you know that ghoul couple that lives just outside of the city?
Yes, the farmers, the Tarberry farmers.
Yeah. You ever maybe noticed something weird about these two lately?
A couple of one thing that did stand out as strange, my friend. Normally the couple they're in town every day to trade their tarberries, and at the market. But for the past few weeks, Joseph didn't show up. Just Teresa. She carried everything herself. She did all the carrying, all the selling, and when anybody asked, she just said that Joseph was not feeling himself lately. Now,
And nothing weird about Teresa?
well, when asked, she was quite aloof, and yeah, she just said that Joseph wasn't feeling himself lately, and then no one had seen him for weeks before the incident. Now, if you want to spend
Clearly
action
wasn't
points,
himself, that's for sure.
if you want to spend action points, there is some extra information you can get for free.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so
I know how hard Marvin can be to answer a question
if
straight.
you spend 1, put yourself down to 5. Marvin.
He sounds a bit depressed. He doesn't sound as Nordic as usual. Maybe he's a bit upset.
Marvin says that.
At least he doesn't have a glitch.
Yeah,
Oh,
his glitch is
it's been
gone.
fixed.
It must be the love life. It's fixed the glitch. So the most popular local rumour is that Joseph had went completely feral and Teresa was keeping him locked up in their house so that nobody found out. Human townsfolk appear particularly afraid that their ghoul neighbours may start going feral and turning on them. And there's one more piece of information you can have for one more action point.
Well, if he tells me this, then I'm first going to go like, well, you guys say that you heard that he went completely feral.
This was the rumour.
Yeah, but wouldn't completely feral mean that they're not able to speak?
From my limited understanding of ghoul anatomy and physiology, that is correct.
He spoke.
A feral ghoul does not speak. From all the records I have read, that information does not compute.
And what I've found out in the doctor's office when there was no patient, I just look at some files just to know how this new world is. And yeah, I've also seen that they don't speak, but he clearly speaks. He was shouting that he didn't know us, he didn't know her, but he did attack us immediately. It was more like he was at the edge of going feral.
Interesting. Very interesting. He scratches a non-existent chin.
With his claw.
If
pincer.
now, there's one bit extra information, but you would need to spend an action point to get it.
Well,
You've got 5. So he will tell you that the town's doctor was spotted visiting Joseph's and Teresa's farmhouse several nights ago. The doctor was spotted visiting there. You see a
Why
number
don't
of...
I know this? I work at the doctor's
You work
office.
at the doctor's, yeah, but he went at the night time, so perhaps it was out of office hours.
He was banging his wife.
Perhaps,
creepy.
and perhaps the doctor wanted to keep it secret from you.
Is the doctor what species is the doctor?
Doctor's a human.
Oh, kinky's well kinky.
Shagging the ghouls.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll see several other townsfolk going about their daily business, but when you question them, you don't get any more information than Marvin gave you. Marvin gave you the most information out of anybody. Everybody else, it's the same kind of rumours. Mostly that he'd gone feral, and again that Teresa was hiding it. Nobody else mentions the doctor going up, though. That seems to have been done quite discreetly, and only really Marvin knew about that.
Then I will go ask the others. We could go to the doctor's office. I know he holds a record on his. We found a working computer, and he holds records on it. So maybe we can find something there. I mean, I can just get in, so.
Yeah. But if he's being underhand, maybe he's not recorded it on his computer if he's doing something dodgy.
Well, he is a bit of a. Well, he really keeps records because he's just that kind of a doctor.
We probably best just trying the doctor first, and then, or no, trying the computer first, and then if we don't find anything, then speak to him. Because, like, you've got a good relationship with him, surely he'll be able to share something with you. Especially if, like, you're actually as charismatic as you say you are. Because I've only seen you speak to a robot. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm only a humble gardener.
And plus, the doctor might have been the last person to see them alive. Because
No, that was us.
You were the last people to see him alive.
Well,
We
Yeah.
are the last person that saw at least him alive.
yeah.
The doctor might have been the last person to seen her alive.
So we could, yeah.
She might have
Oh.
killed him. He might have killed her.
Yeah.
The-
That's, oh.
She might have been going ghoulie and was like even more ghoulie than he was. And
We didn't check the boots or shoes that he was wearing with the prints we found, right?
No, you didn't actually. But they were regular boots that he was wearing, and they were regular boot-sized boot prints. Thinking back, you can probably. You'd be like, yeah, I'm pretty confident that his boots matched it. You didn't pay attention at the time, but thinking back, you're like, I'm sure I can confidently say that they matched.
Okay. Then let's go to the doctor's office.
Straight to the doctor's office.
talk to the doctor.
Ah, okay.
Doctor.
By doctor, I mean the computer.
You're just not the doctor.
Luckily for you, I had the doctor's office ready, eh?
It's almost like we were supposed to go there.
You're supposed to go a couple other places first, but never mind. Once again, thanks to Blades and Wards for the maps. So
Yeah. Oh,
let me just
It
skip
was
forward
too
a little bit in
easy.
my PDF.
you gave me the information, so yeah, why not? And I know how to get in here, so why not go here? So he doesn't have a computer on the counter?
2 seconds, I'm just getting to the clinic. The clinic's sterile sitting room is flanked by a door on one side, and a long hallway leading to 4 curtained rooms on the other side. There's nobody sitting at the desk as you enter, but you can hear the sounds of gentle weeping out of the back hallway. So you hear someone crying from this direction.
Are there any ghouls? Are there any open ghouls in there? Like just hanging out?
You don't see anyone. You just hear the sound of someone weeping from up this way.
Before I go and check the sounds, because I'm used to those sounds in a clinic, I want to know if I can find anything here in these papers.
Okay, I'm glad you did. So, on the front desk, atop the desk in the sitting room, are several files that suggest there's an alarming number of new cases involving town residents having trouble with memory and sudden bursts of irrational behaviour.
Are these all ghouls?
No, humans.
Exactly.
A supply as soon as you two of you are over there, a supply cabinet sits behind the desk.
I think I'm getting bombed.
Looks
Someone
like you're
keeps,
getting shagged, aye.
Someone's like just against my muscular green body.
Ragdolling you. A supply cabinet sits behind the desk, securely locked. A PC may may pick the lock by making a perception lockpick test with a difficulty of 2. So there is a locked box there.
I would pay to see a super mutant use a lockpick.
I could probably just break it with my big mouth, being honest. I could lick it and break it, I would imagine.
It's a perception lockpick test with a difficulty of 2. Now, if I remember correctly, Bobby Pin just puts the difficulty down 1 on a.
And wouldn't I
Lockpick
just
test.
know where the key is, seeing as I work here on practically a daily basis?
Yeah. If you
No, because it's a secret key.
No, what I'll say is it's the doctor has a key, but there is a spare. But in order for you to know where that key is, I want you to spend a luck point, because that's the kind of thing that you're lucky to know. That's what luck points are for something showing up in a scene where you need it.
As this is a short campaign, I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay, so with your
There's
luck,
5 of them, so
with your luck point, you know that it's somewhere under this desk in between a couple of Snickers wrappers or fancy lads. It's in a fancy lads snack cake
Don't
box
say
or
fancy lads, because you know I'll have a flashback to my family dying.
the PTSD,
So,
your parents dying. So
if I
you
even smell
are you
it.
going to then open the cabinet,
wait,
Simon?
don't smash that cabinet. I've got the key right here.
Okay.
You can see my tongue's just about to lick it, but I'm like, okay, if you want to open it your way.
As long as you remember, when you lick it, it's not yours. That's not how it works here.
That's not what in mutant cultures. If you lick it, they're your wife. The rules.
My wife now.
What?
My wife.
That's my life.
Okay, so in that cabinet, are you opening it? Yeah.
I'm giving the key to them.
Simon is. Simon's got to open it.
Okay.
I don't trust the fucking super mutant.
It blows up. No. If you open it, you find 3 Mentats, 2 Stimpaks, and 2 Radaway.
We're gonna get in trouble if we like steal this shit right from the freaking doctor. Like, it's
Simon
like,
works here, so he might be able to come up with some bullshit reason why he needed it.
okay, because
Well,
Remember, Simon's
I've
day job
used one
is
stim pack, so I'm just taking one of the stim packs.
okay. Yeah, Simon works here as his day job. He's a doctor's assistant.
I'm only taking one of the stim packs, nothing more. Because we used I
Okay.
used one stim pack on myself.
Okay.
I'll let one of those use a stim pack on myself.
Okay.
And the rest I leave.
Okay.
But I do want to check these notes a little better
Okay.
because of the fact that they are mostly humans that have that problem.
So okay, so when you check over these notes some more, what you'll find is that it's not just humans. There was a super mutant who'd been affected as well, and it's all in the last few weeks.
Super mutant named Fredulus.
It wasn't Fred,
Wait, what?
but there's people, mutants, and ghouls of this town of Unicorn have been over the last few weeks. This is like a third of the population of a town. This is why it's so alarming. Have been reported with really strange behaviour and signs of like memory loss as well. Signs of memory loss and mania. Amnesia and mania.
Very strange. And do I find any files on our ghouls?
Yes, so there's nothing detailed in this. Oh no, right, you don't find it. No, you don't find any of it because that information is with the doctor. You need to meet the doctor to get that information. So no, you don't find any more information about your friend Jesse. Joseph, sorry, Joseph.
Then I'll go towards the back here.
Okay.
What's the name of the doctor?
Well, here's the thing: you guys get to name him. So he's a new NPC. We're creating him. You get to decide what the doctor's like.
Dr. Pill.
Dr. Pill. Right, hang on 2 seconds.
You here?
He's dead. He's turned into a feral girl and he can't talk
revealing the
anymore.
maps. So you see the doctor in that room there. Now, the doctor. Right, so you've named him Dr. Pill. What does he look like? And how's your relationship with him before we do his intro?
Well, we don't know each other that long because I've only been in this town for maybe a year, maybe less.
Town's only existed for like a year. It was the 1 year
Yes,
anniversary
I've been in
yesterday.
this town for less than a year, also because I had to travel from the vault to here, which might have taken quite a while. but I've worked in this clinic very often for at least the last 2 or 3 months, so our relationship might have been pretty good, but not, as you could say, we're the best friends already. We don't know each other that well yet.
You're the
Okay.
two best friends that no one's ever had.
And what does he look like? What has he got any kind of remarkable appearance, this doctor?
Mm, I would say he is already of a respectable age.
Okay.
So
So he's a senior.
not an age that he could go on. He could retire, but still close to it.
Okay. Okay. Old and wise, you would say.
Yeah.
Okay. So the doctor is sobbing, crying, and clutching a clipboard to his chest. He appears extremely troubled, and as though he's not slept in days. He tells you to leave him alone when you confront him. To convince him to talk, you would need to make a charisma or intelligence and speech test with a difficulty of 0. It's one of those. It's a difficulty of 0. You can just automatically succeed, but to get the information out of him costs you action points. It's the theme of getting information in this scenario, where you get an extra, so you can go back up to 5
I'll
on
use
your action
that
points.
action point immediately to get the information.
Okay.
Dr. Pill,
So it says it for.
what's wrong? Why are you crying?
Joseph. So he's going to tell you a little bit about Joseph. Joseph was the first patient he treated that had showed these signs of memory loss and irrational behaviour over the past several days. And over the past several days, doctors dealt with a dozen other similar cases of memory loss, several of which have led to full-on psychotic breaks, disappearances, murders, catatonia, and suicide. Would you like the next piece of information?
Would you like to know more? Yes.
The doctor originally believed that his patient's memory loss was was viral in nature due to its exponentially increasing rate over the past 2 weeks. However, the doctor has determined that the cause of the problem is a side effect of a hidden device within the town's cold fusion power generator. Would you like to hear more? You've got 3
Is
left.
this starting to become Starship Troopers?
You've got 3 left. Would you like to hear more?
We still have. How many do we have?
3.
So yeah.
Okay. Accessing the device without destroying the generator is impossible. The only hope to stop the effects is to shut down the generator. But since the generator is the only source of power capable of managing the Garden of Eden creation kit systems and creating sustainable energy, shutting it down would be the end of the settlement. Its residents would likely have to relocate entirely. So the doctor has uncovered a signal actively transmitting by a hidden device to specific coordinates in the wilderness nearby. He doesn't know what the purpose of the signal is or what lies at the coordinates.
Do you have the frequency of this signal?
Yeah, he'll give you the frequency and he'll show you the exact location. He will pinpoint an exact location on your map. There's a signal coming from here, and it's causing an interference on the generator on our Garden of Eden creation kit, and it's causing a weird signal to mess with people's brains. That's what's going on. It's the strangest thing.
Okay, could you pinpoint it on my map and show him the pit boy and the map on it?
Yep, he will put it on your map. It's about half a day out of town.
So apparently another settlement needs our help. He pinpointed the location on the map.
I've put it on your map. And after your conversation,
I had to make this reference. I mean, come on,
of course,
it's too easy.
And after your conversation, he's like, well, what's your name again? And he's looking at you, Simon, and you know this man really well. And he's like, what's your name again? What are you doing
Dr.
here?
Phil. It's me, Simon.
Simon.
We've worked together for months.
Simon. I must be tired. I must rest.
What was in the what kind of medicine were in the medicine cabinet again? 2 stim packs, which now only 1.
It
Mentats?
was. Are you asking the doctor or Oliver?
No, you.
Me. So there was 3
The
mentats.
one that we've checked.
There was 3 mentats, 2 stim packs, and 2 Radaway.
Okay. I'm calling out to the guys there. Could one of you please bring me one of those mentats?
I ate them all. No, I'll bring you one.
And I give Dr. Pill one of the mentats. Because
Okay.
I know that would help. Well, mentats, they are for mental problems. So
It increases your intelligence and perception, I think.
yeah. So I will give him that, hoping it will at least clear it up for a while.
Okay, so he'll take the mentats with some water, and he's oh thank you. Yeah, I have a terrible sore head, Simon. I'm gonna have to lie down.
It
I've-
appears you are starting to feel the same. You're getting the same symptoms as all these other patients.
I'm sure it's nothing. I'm overworked, Simon, and I must sleep now. What was I
It's not nothing.
what was I doing again?
You were fucking the ghoul's
Sorry.
husband's wife, so we might have to kill you for infecting them.
Sorry, what's your name again? Who are you? Damn,
Ian,
what was I doing? And he seems really confused at this point. Really, really confused.
I'm gonna openly say we think we should kill the doctor because I mean he's probably infected. So, I mean, he's been spreading it
How about
around
no?
town. I
How
mean,
about no?
The doctor looks
Oh, I'm
scared
saying-
now.
I'm just saying the link here is he's saying it's some crazy frequency we can't see, but he's been in contact with all the people who were sick. So he could be spreading it as well.
By the way, Martin, when you're standing right next to the curtain of that room, are you peeking in at all?
Yeah, that's where I was going because I was like, this doctor, like, is yeah, there's something hidden in them rooms.
I'm glad you did. This room is empty. The sheets on the bed are stained with fresh blood.
I reckon he's killed a fucking load of people. Could I investigate the room?
Yeah.
Just in case, I'll check if there are other patients in the rooms.
Okay, you don't find anything at all out of the ordinary in that room, Martin. But, Scoon, you see something in that one? You see someone in that one.
Hello.
This bedroom, the bed in this room is occupied by a 7-year-old looking boy, staring vacantly up at the ceiling, his eyes wide and distant. You recognise him as the son of a local woodcraftsman.
Young man Wood.
Did you stare-
Would I know him from my scouts group?
Yes, you might know him. You probably, let's see, you would probably know his name
I
actually.
forgot
You're
you
the,
were a scout.
you're the scout leader. Yeah, you're
Little,
probably.
like salute, whatever it is.
So when you speak
I
to
don't
him,
know what it is.
Scoon, he just looks up and goes, "Who? Who?" His eyes wide and blank, and he just stares up at the ceiling and goes, "Who?"
Okay, I'm going to give him a medicine check if I'm allowed.
Yeah, okay. Give me a intelligence medicine check. But I'm gonna have to work out what the difficulty would be.
69.
Can I talk to him afterwards? Because he might be more friendly because he
Yeah.
might actually know me.
Give me a medicine check then with difficulty of 2.
Okay. Let's hope.
Got one
Only one
success.
success. Can you can add one with luck point. Oh wait, not luck points.
No, because you have
action
it's
points, right?
action points. You have to add the dice before you roll them.
Oh yeah.
It's damage that you do after the fact with action points.
Can any of you assist?
I don't know if I'm
I
any
only
good at
need one
medicine.
more success.
He only needs one more success. Are you looking in that room also, Martin?
Yeah, well, no, I guess if I see the kid that I might know, I'll go into that one instead.
Sorry, because that one's empty as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can help. So I have to roll medicine.
Intelligence
Now
medicine.
you can click on my my
you
roll to
can just
assist,
click the assist button on his actually.
Oh, okay.
and
Hold
then
on.
select the medicine intelligence to roll with that, I believe.
Nice. Roll to assist.
In the dice box, in the chat room.
Okay.
Ooh, that looks
There
like
we go.
2
Two
successes.
successes.
But I think
We
you'll
have
need.
3 successes in total.
Yeah, I don't think that counts towards an action point when it's an assist, though, does it?
I don't know.
I think you're only supposed to roll 1 dice actually, Martin. But we'll just take it as a.
Okay.
It's a success
I don't know
anyway.
if you've clicked roll to assist, but
Thing is, it doesn't really matter because even with a difficulty of 2, the only information you're going to get is that this kid is delirious. Doesn't have a fever though. There's no fever, but he's delirious and confused. He's totally confused.
I don't have anything with my Pip-Boy that I can use to help with in my medical checkups.
No. Not without.
I think so.
Nah.
Does it have his notes on the bed that say what's wrong with him?
Yeah, so his notes would be on the bed, and they would be like the ones that you looked on the front desk. Signs of amnesia, mania. Let's say that his particular one says that the child was found wandering outside the village and was almost killed when a couple of rad scorpions were chasing after him. And he was just walking, not even running away from them, like he didn't even realise that they were dangerous. And when somebody in the town's militia snatched him up and killed the rad scorpions and rescued him, he didn't even know what was going on, and he's just repeated who ever since.
When did I last see the kid? So I'm guessing a few days ago, and he would have been fine then, right?
Yeah. Let's say he was at Scouts a few days ago and he was fine then.
Oh my god, they turned him into an owl.
Oh, you stole my joke?
Yes, Chris has got a new target. That's 12 months of Martin being free.
Right, did we find more out about Owlboy?
Oh, you find out that he was found wandering outside of town in a dangerous near a rad scorpion nest, not paying any attention to the danger, had to be rescued, didn't even realise what was going on, and has been in this delirious state ever since.
Would all the people that the doctors told us about, are they all on the outskirts of town? Because they always seem to be like not near the middle bit.
No. Some of them live right in the centre of the town. Some of them are farmers on the outskirts. There's no kind of discernible pattern about where they live. It's quite random. It's like I said, it's about a third of the population this is affected. There's probably only 100 people in the settlement, and maybe something like 25, 30 people have been affected.
And who would look after the generator? Do they have like a power plant? I don't really know the logistics of this. Would they have like a
So it has
people
a
who help run it?
So the one of the things involved in a Garden of Eden creation kit is a cold fusion generator. So it has a cold fusion generator, and that will have like a room built around it, and that will have this. So it'll not be a power plant because it's just this little one item that generates power, but they'll have built a building around it. There'll be a building around it.
And would we know like who maintains this, or is it self-maintaining, like an engineer or just someone we could go and talk to?
I believe it's self-maintaining. I guess somebody has to go in and look at it and just check things are running out. But your mayor, Jesse, if there was any answers to any of those questions, Jesse would be the man to ask those questions. The mayor.
Okay, I'll write that down.
Yeah, I'm not able to read medical stuff with my Pip-Boy unless I put it on his arm, but...
Oh, so if you put a Pip-Boy on somebody's arm, it will give you all their medical details?
Well, it gives my personal medical information.
I suppose it would, yeah.
But I don't know if I'm able to take it off and put it on someone else because they are most of the time genetically
attuned
to the wearer.
I think you need to be dead or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
For it to come off.
Yeah, I think the original user has to die. Yeah.
Do you want me to kill someone for you? I can do it. Take me about 10 seconds.
No, he
you
would have to
need to
die.
kill Simon.
Okay,
You can kill Simon, and then
maybe,
we'll find out
well-
that the rad scorpions are the reason that everyone's going mental. But like, I don't think
Well,
that's
I
going to
don't
be
know
very
if
effective.
I am going to hold my Pip-Boy closer to the boy to see if he might be irradiated.
Okay. No, you don't. No, not any
Not-
more
not
than that
higher
tiny.
than normal.
Yeah, exactly. Not any higher than normal. That little bit of background radiation everybody's got. You're all unfortunately a bit radiated. Yeah, he's not any higher than normal.
Okay, so no dangerous levels.
Not dangerous levels. No. Well, his levels are what us people in a non-radioactive fallout wasteland would call dangerous. Yeah, but your standards now, no, it's not dangerous. This is normal.
So I think we should get the fuck out of here before we have to kill these pair for like turning into fucking dweebs and lock the door behind us, because there's going to be a bit where they go fucking mental. I don't think we're dealing with a feral girl anymore. I think we're dealing with something a little bit more spicy, like a rad scorpion.
I'm gonna look at my map, seeing where the location is that was pointed by Dr. Pill.
Okay, I don't have an area map handy, but you'll see that it's somewhere you know the direction. It's outside of the city main, because remember, this is all the Commonwealth wasteland. So a lot of this is actually ruined city. Not a lot of this is outside town. A lot of this is ruined city. Just picture Fallout 4. It's Fallout 4, eh? So we'd say this is somewhere out on. If you can picture the Fallout 4 map, it's somewhere.
Fallout 4 wasn't Commonwealth, was it?
Yeah, Fallout 4 is the Commonwealth. So
That
it's.
was it.
No, Fallout 3 is the capital wasteland. That's what that's called.
Oh yeah, capital.
Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is New England. It's Lovecraft country is what the Commonwealth is. It's New England, Boston, etc. So it's on the south of the city where it starts to get a little bit, not rural, but like industrial, where there's power plants, the Saugus Ironworks and things like that. It's somewhere out that way.
Okay. Then, well, we could just go and check out the location that the doctor gave me.
Yeah, I think we should talk to Jesse as well, because he's the one we're reporting back to, because he told us to investigate the town, right? So we could ask him, tell him what we know, and then, tell him about the generator, and then we can go investigate. Or we can go to the pub.
Or I don't care very much as long as we get out of this fucking room soon, because I think these cunts are gonna fucking attack us, and I don't want to have to kill a child and your employer.
Yeah, that's why. Well, let's first go to Jesse then. Who knows? Maybe Jesse's also infected.
Oh,
Maybe let's ask him if he also fucks rad scorpions.
I'm not certain it's red scorpions.
I'll find Jesse. I'll find not Jesse, the kid's parents as well, as we're walking to find Jesse, so they know where their child is, in case they didn't know where he was.
Okay. So as you're leaving, I'm gonna read something to you. Uh-oh, indeed. Bear with me.
Told you your fucking employer's gonna fight us.
The clinic's sitting room is no longer empty when you return. Although Napa was already there, somebody's come through the door. Several townsfolk, your friends and neighbours, stand between you and the door. They watch you emerge from the hallway with emotionless eyes and with guns in their hands. Among the townsfolk is Jesse Pettigrew. He steps forward, tilts his head slightly to the left, and speaks in a strange, whispering voice that you've never heard before. Come on, snakes. Let's rattle. And in perfect unison, Jesse and the townsfolk raise their weapons and aim them at you.
Well,
Why
that's
am I
not
getting the feeling this is starting into a Resident Evil setting? Entire town infected.
Are they tunnel snakes?
No, rattlesnakes. Tunnel snakes is Fallout 3, not Fallout 4.
And
They
there's
might have infected.
so there's Jesse
Or
and 2 other citizens of the town. These are people you know, your friends and neighbours, and they've got expressionless looks on their faces, and they're pointing their guns at you.
There is no such thing as doing damage without killing them, right? Non-lethal in this game.
No, I don't think so.
Don't believe so.
It-
No.
Are there cameras in this room? Because if we get like reported for killing the mayor,
Nah,
there's a camera.
surveillance cameras are
Yeah,
not a
there
thing in
might
your
be
little
cameras
town.
in this room, but they don't work.
Yeah, they don't work. Yeah.
Well, that's shitty.
well, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, fucking shoot them with your broken double barrel shotgun.
I believe that's called beating them.
Yeah. Do we roll initiative now?
You don't need to.
Apparently
Get
we
that
do.
up. Yeah, you don't need to re-roll it. It's already up. Oh, are you not seeing yours? Right, yeah. My bad. I'll delete
I
them all. We
saw-
can start again. We can start again. Sorry.
Oh.
It's because they don't carry over. When I move the initiative thing over, they carry over for me, but they don't for everybody else. So everybody else can just add their initiatives. Oh, I did not mean to do that. 16.
Yeah, I'm happy with the 16.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
16, yeah.
I've clicked on the wrong token and then
No, it is Jesse Pettigrew.
yeah,
He has an initiative of 16. It's a set initiative.
yeah. Jesse's on 16, and these guys are on
Yeah, mine's quite low.
11.
Yeah.
Somebody. Oh, you guys can't access the dog's character sheet, can you?
Nope.
Just fucking delete them. We don't need them.
Nah, you can all control them now. So if somebody wants to roll me out, put up the initiative for the dog as well, please. You should be able to open up his character sheet too.
Take it out as well. There we go.
Nice one, thank you.
And you just have to sort it.
Okay. So first in the round, Jesse Pettigrew.
Jesse.
He's gonna aim his gun, and the closest one to him would be Napa. So Jesse's gonna take a shot at you, Napa. With no expression in his face, he looks at you, Napa, and takes a shot with a laser pistol.
Okay.
And I'm spending a dice. Spending a point to get an extra dice.
One success
Got
and
two
one critical failure.
Oh no, sorry. 1 success and 1 complication. So, for the complication, you guys can have an action point. So you're up to 4. Because I like action points. And Jesse's going to roll damage. Now he's going to roll d20 first. What's the d20 hit location? What's a 10, somebody?
A 10 would be left arm.
Okay, so he shoots you in the left arm. And he's got burst and vicious. Now I'm going to try and learn how to use these effects now. I've got the book here. So vicious, I know it just does an extra damage, so that becomes 3 damage. So that's 3.
And burst, I believe you can...
You can hit a close by person by spending ammo. Damage effects. Where's burst? Burst. The attack hits 1 additional target within close range of the primary target for each effect rolled. So, for an extra bullet, he can hit Fredulus as well on a random body part. What's a 1 head, eh?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Napa, you take 3 minus damage resistance to the arm, and
I take 1.
So you take 1, and Fredulus, you take 3 minus the energy damage resistance to your head. And I need to make a note of his ammo.
It's alright, he's gonna die next turn anyway, so you don't really worry about his ammo.
Yeah, I've not written down what his
Apart
ammo
from
is.
the fact that we're going to loot his body afterward, then you know.
I don't think. I believe a super mutant has a natural resistance to energy, doesn't he?
I think so.
Oh no, it's radiation.
Radiation. So 3 minus your damage reduction to those hit locations, gentlemen. And it's the dog's turn.
The doggo. That's.
Yeah, what are you gonna have the dog do, guys?
Bite.
I'll let the dog bite this one.
Okay.
Not kill, the only bite.
Root bite. Let's go.
Success. Give me a body part. What's a 7?
That's a 7. That would be. Torso.
So, give me the damage. And I'll check the damage reduction. Damage reduction is 2 on torso here. So 6 minus 2, so that's 4 damage on the torso to this one. Ouch.
So, sadly, that is not a crit
Nope.
in that way that he has a.
Because he's got
Condition.
the 2 reduction. Wait. Yeah, 2 on torso. So yeah, if he had only had a 1 reduction, that would have been a critical hit. But he doesn't, he's got the 2. So, it's now the Unicorn Citizens with the dead looks in their eyes. Now, this one is got the dog right there. So, instead of us using his laser gun, he's going to use a shock baton to attempt to hit this dog.
Don't.
You can't kill someone's dog when they're not here. That's like illegal.
Fucking watch me, Martin.
You're not able
This is
to.
what happens. I don't think this is why you shouldn't let DMs be vegan, because they take it out on fucking animals.
On animals and games. Dogs do not have plot armor in my games, Martin.
Well,
Nobody has plot armor in my games, mate. Sorry.
No,
Anyway, it
dogs
missed.
have fluff armor.
So this one is going to turn with his gun. And he's going to aim at you, Nappa.
Good, Nappa's the one who is being taken down now.
I'm spending an extra dice. Zero successes. Oh, and a complication. So that's an action point to you guys. I like just giving you action points. It's easier than trying to actually think of a complication. Right.
Wow.
So that's the 2 of them. It's now your shot, Nappa. These two guys have like just coldly looked you in the eyes and shot at you with no expression in their face at all.
It's okay. I was planning on killing them the whole time anyway. But did I say that out loud? I
wouldn't expect anything different.
Nappa didn't say that. That's not how I said it. It's not me. So don't worry about it.
That you did. You're saying. I mean,
I don't know. Fuck. I don't know how to roll in this game. I'm gonna be really honest with you.
What are you trying to do?
Oh wait, no, find it. Don't matter. Right.
click on the
So.
number and the name.
Who's that at?
Oh, the closest one to me.
Okay. So give me a body part then.
Top left, there's a D20 symbol you can.
Yeah,
click.
top left of the sheet. There's a D20.
Oh, that's also
Two
possible.
head.
2 in the head. Okay, roll me damage.
Click on roll
What?
damage.
Yeah, just click roll
Yeah,
damage in the
it's
chat.
slow like 4 plus
And
1.
piercing 1. So those each of those. So it goes through
Pierces two.
two damage reduction. So he has 3 damage reduction on the head, which becomes 1. So you do 3 damage.
Nice.
Oh. Is so that's not a crit.
It's not a crit.
Okay.
5 or more is a crit.
5 or more in 1 attack, or 6 or more on adamantium skeleton people like our super mutant. 6 or more on him.
Just tell me if it's a crit. I'm not gonna remember.
Okay, no worries.
It's
Okay.
either that, or I ask you every single time. Was
So
that a crit?
So you shot, and you didn't move, so you still have a minor action. Remember, you can also spend action points to take an extra major action. It's 2 action points to take an extra major action. A shooting is a major action.
I use another action point and I'll shoot at him again. Same guy.
It's 2 it cost you, but you've got 5.
Fuck it, just use them.
Go for
Burn
it.
them. Don't need them. Right. So open character sheet.
Same guy you're shooting at, this one.
Same one. The one that Fangs got restrained, because that gives me advantage, so I get to roll 56 times.
Oh, you have animal friend?
That's a success.
Okay, and then body part.
Body part, and then damage.
3, so that's left arm.
Left arm, okay.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not.
No?
His head.
1, 2. Torso.
Torso.
No, that's
Okay.
torso, yeah. Head is only 1 and 2.
Roll damage.
Oh.
7.
That's a crit.
That's a crit. But is that...
Alright.
And that's with piercing, isn't it?
No.
No.
It should be, because you rolled it with the same gun that you got piercing up here with.
Yeah, but he hasn't rolled any faces.
Oh, I didn't roll any faces. Yeah. Sorry, so it's 7 minus the damage reduction on his torso.
Which makes it...
His torso's got 2, which makes it 5.
That's still a crit.
It's a waste of a crit, because he had 3 hit points left.
Oh.
1 DC.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's a waste of a crit, because he had 2 hit points.
No,
Now, when you do
So
shoot...
can we play this out just so that I know how this works? Because I want to know how it works.
Okay.
So when you could do a critical hit, roll 1 DC. If you roll an effect, you can inflict 1 additional injury to a random location.
Ah, okay. So that's the Bloody Mess perk.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've wasted it because he's dead.
Yeah, but like, what would I if he's not
So-
dead?
So
What would I do?
let's
Do I
do-
roll
let's-
another dice?
Let's do it this way, Chris, right? Let's do it this way. Let's give him his hit points back, okay? So he's still on 3, right? He's not dead. Say you shoot the other guy instead, okay? Because he's on full hit
Right.
points. So you did how many damage in the attack? 7 minus damage reduction. The damage reduction is 2, so you did 5, which is a crit on the torso, right? So you've crit his torso. He's now only got 5 hit points out of 10. So you now get to make that roll.
Right.
What does it say?
What
What does it
what's
say?
the
Roll what?
DC?
The DC is a damage
1
dice.
DC.
It's a damage dice.
So do I just hit roll damage again?
No, go at the top where you've got the little man next to the D20.
Oh, wait. I'll look it up.
What does it say in the Bloody Mess perk?
If you can put another condition on a body part, I think he needs to roll a body part die.
Right.
Well-
So I'll roll the body part first.
Let's see.
Which is head.
So that's head.
Bloody Mess. When you, I've got it. When
No,
you
yeah,
inflict
one
a critical hit,
damage die.
roll 1
When
damage
you
dice.
inflict critical
and if
hit,
you
roll
roll an-
one damage
and if-
die,
Yep, and if you roll an effect, you inflict,
you inflict
one additional injury.
to a random location.
Okay, so
So
roll.
you just roll 1 d6.
Yeah, roll 1 damage dice, and if you get the face, then you inflict an injury to another body part. No, just 1 dice, not the whole thing. Just 1 dice. That's top left of the
Go,
sheet
to
next to the D20.
Go to the top left of your character sheet. There are 2 little tabs on it with dice on it. And you can choose the normal D6 up there.
Yeah, it's
The-
next to where it says
The
Whisper
right
Rules to
one of
GM.
those two.
Top left of the sheet on the main tab. And he's rolled an effect.
Nope.
No, that's not the effect. It's not. It's the fucking face is the effect. So, okay, you don't do the extra damage.
Don't do the extra. You don't get an extra condition
Yeah.
on a body part.
But now you've got 2 guys alive and one of them not dead because we moved your damage to the other guy.
Yeah.
Do you still want
That
to...
didn't do any added damage either.
No. Because you didn't roll the effect. If you roll an effect on that dice, it then does the added damage.
Oh, an
Right,
added
okay.
condition.
Sorry, an
Not
added
damage.
injury. An added injury.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
And if it is my turn,
Yeah.
now, I would like keep these people alive. They're citizens.
Well, I did get a chance to say it actually. So, let's just do this, right? Because this is going to make you change that action, right? Chris didn't move the damage and this one died, okay? So, when this one explodes, because this might change your mind completely, Scoon. When this one dies, it explodes. And you see, as well as blood, you see what seems to be circuitry and wires and metal and carbon fiber parts on the
Okay.
corpse.
Then I will change the way I'm saying this. Don't kill them. They're just citizens. Okay, never mind the robots.
Yeah, it's clearly a synth.
And I will go then for the leader of these
Okay.
3. What I think is the leader.
Well, he's the synth version of the town's leader, so you would assume.
And I'm going to aim for his head. And since I
Okay.
have VATS, I can just roll my damage.
I mean,
By my attack.
yeah. So when you aim for the head, normally it would change your difficulty rating from 1 to 2. It adds
Yeah,
one to the
it
difficulty rating.
raises the difficulty.
You don't have it. So you're still using your minor action to aim, but it just doesn't raise your difficulty. So you can just, if you land a hit, it's on the head. That's pretty cool with the Vault Dweller and VATS. Like, I love it.
Yeah. I'll roll. Damn it!
Well, ooh, no successes. Oof. Okay.
Misses.
You have 3 action points. It would cost you 2 to take an extra turn. Take an extra major action.
How many do we still have?
3. I have 4.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. So that's you down to 1.
And I'm going to shoot again on. Am I still able to aim? No.
No, because aiming is a minor action. So this is just a regular shot.
That's 1 success.
No, actually, Scoon, hang on, because you aimed and then you're taking 2 shots. I would say you can shoot twice off the same aim. Surely, eh?
Then I will.
So that
I
is
have
on his
1
head.
success on the head.
So that's on his head, yeah. Yeah, it's a hit in the head.
I will take another ammo off.
I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Totally in my head. Oh, so 4 damage
4
with effects.
Physical damage, and I don't have.
You don't have
any,
effects.
Effects.
So let me find his character sheet. So 4 damage on the head. He has damage reduction of 1 on his head, so he'll take 3.
Oh, and like you saw, I'm taking a little bit of a cover behind the desk.
Okay, okay.
If it would help with trying to hit me.
I'm afraid you can't because you aimed, which is your minor action, and then
Yeah.
you shot, and then you shot with an extra minor action. To move again would cost you the 1 remaining action point.
Then okay, then I'll just stay here.
Okay. You could move, but it would cost you your team's last action point.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Fredolus then.
I won't allow anyone else to use that action point.
I'm gonna run over and try and pick one of them up and use them as a weapon to hit the other one. Can I do that?
So, yeah, absolutely, man. Really cool. Yeah, I can fucking certainly try. That's the way I play games, right? So, I would say that your chance to hit him on a melee attack would be 1 difficulty rating. So, I would say to pick him up and swing him as a weapon, you're going to make a grapple attack. That grapple is going to be an unarmed attack, so that's strength and unarmed with a difficulty of 3. So you've got a difficulty of 3 to pick him up and swing him like a baseball
use
bat.
that dice.
You don't necessarily have to use the action point. You could roll crits. Remember? Oh,
Okay.
got 2. Okay. Now, how does it go with luck points? So do you want to spend a luck point to roll another dice?
Yeah, I want to try and hit the guy for fun with the other
Spend,
guy.
spend 1 luck point and you can then roll another d20. Now, your target number's 14. Your chances here are pretty good. So you spend a luck point, you can roll another d20.
Right, so I'll take... Oh, I've not got a lot of luck, but it's not a long game, is it? So I'll use a luck point. Oh, no. Yeah. Sorry, I did it on the wrong
And
one.
if you get a
So I
success
use a luck
here,
point.
I'll let you pick them up and then make an attack with them.
So I just roll another d20, right?
Just a d20 and you want 14 or less. Oh,
Got a 15.
No,
unlucky,
14
mate.
or less, not 15 or less.
Unlucky.
Listen. Seriously.
Okay, but because you were just doing that for flavour, I would say that in your attempt to grab him, I'm still going to let you get the effects of landing a successful melee attack. So you can give me the damage for a melee attack if you want, an unarmed melee attack. You can give me the damage for, because you still rolled successes to hit with the unarmed attack. So we say instead of picking him up and using him as a weapon and hurting 2 people, you're still going to get to hurt him. So you can give me the damage for your unarmed attack.
There you go. That's
5.
simple, right?
Yeah.
Put
And
something down.
give me a body part. A d20.
D20. That's a another 15, which is the left leg.
Okay, so that was 5 minus 1. That's 4 damage on his left leg.
Sweet.
He shows no signs of pain. As you see, smoke and sparks like dissipate from the knee. But there's also blood and bone, but there's sparks and there's smoke and stuff. These are not humans. Okay, now.
Did we know that Jesse wasn't a human before, or did we think he was a
You
human?
had no idea. You had no idea. Now, we go to the top of the round, but I can do something at the end of the round if I want. I can spend action points.
Better not be related to the dog. You need to leave the dog alone now.
I can spend action points at the end of the round. I can spend 2 to have another citizen enter the clinic and attack. Yeah, I'm gonna pull one in just to make the fight last a bit longer. So I'm gonna bring another one in for 2 action points. So I'm down to 2, and also at the end of the round, the doctor, he runs into that room to be with the child. So Jesse's turn.
I'm not sure I trust that doctor with a child. Rattleless.
That's why we're here. That's why all the townspeople here. We're just caught up in some weird situation.
It's a fucking pizza party fallout.
So Jesse is going to turn with his laser gun and shoot at the big super mutant in front of him.
You can try it.
Now he has the close quarters. Close quarters is a quality on weapons. You've got qualities and effects. The close quarters quality means that you can use it at touch range without a penalty. So he's going to attempt to shoot you with this.
Okay.
And even though it's in the dice if he hits, it will be rather weird if he misses you. You're such a big target and right in front of him.
He's got a success, so he has hit you. And the body
And
He
the
part...
also has
complication.
And a complication, right. Okay, so you guys can have an action point. You got as many as me now. And I need a hit location. What's a 13?
It's penis.
is
My massive penis.
13, that is the right arm.
Okay. So you take this much damage on your right arm.
Oh, I've got armor on that as well.
0 damage.
Look what I fucking rolled. Right, hang on. Because once per round.
You rolled
Hang on.
serious,
Hang on.
so you do shit.
Hang on. I'm gonna copy paste it so you don't think I'm just fucking cheating. It's directly from his character sheet.
Once per turn, you can try again if you get a complication.
Once per combat, the synth may let rip with a volley from their institute laser rifle. This adds the weapon's fire rate of 3 to the weapon's damage for a single attack. So I just get to roll 3 more damage dice.
Okay.
Which is just, I can just roll dice. I can roll damage again from the character sheet, can't I?
Pardon me.
3.
And allows them to use the burst damage effect without spending ammo. So you can do this and you don't have to write off ammo.
Yeah, I'm not using both his skills in the same thing though. I'm just gonna let that be a 3 minus your whatever your damage reduction is on that body part, Martin.
That's 2, so that means I take 1.
Oh,
but
sorry.
you give him...
Sorry, 4 minus
That's
it.
what let rip is.
4
You
minus
don't
it.
have to spend ammo for this.
Right, hang on. Let rip.
It says so in
I
the second
take
part
4,
of the copy.
then...
And allows them to use
It
the burst
allows them
damage
to use
effect.
a burst
Yeah.
damage effect
So I don't
without
have to
spending
use that.
ammo.
So I'm not using the burst damage effect. I'm using the vicious one though. So sorry, Martin. It's 4 minus your damage reduction because of the.
So that makes it
Vicious adds
2,
plus
and
1.
then I've got 2 temporary hit points, so yeah, I'm just normal.
Normal hit
normal
points
hit
now.
points,
Okay.
yeah. I just
Now-
laugh at your little puny little person.
Well, as soon as you're laughing at me, I'm going to use my last 2 action points.
Synth.
I'm going to use my last 2 action points to take an extra action then, as soon as you're laughing at me.
Nicely laughing at you just because you're
Aye, okay.
We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you.
That's what they all say.
I'm laughing on behalf of
human.
I'm laughing on behalf of the dog.
So 1 success. On body part 7, what's body part 7?
That's his torso.
Which also has armor on it.
So
One.
one minus the
Nothing.
armor. Jeez, oh, and I've not got any action points.
You've not got any more shenanigans you can do to try and force damage.
No more shenanigans, I'm afraid. I could use burst, I suppose. Nah, I'm not going to
I take it. I flex. I'm like puny human. I stand by my first comment.
that. No. Okay, dog's turn.
That is what the whatchamacallit say,
And
huh?
the dog
gonna get a
is
glass of juice.
going towards this guy. Let's
And
do
it's gonna-
that.
Bark and say, puny human.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm learning ventriloquism, so I'm gonna pretend that I'm the dog as it growls and speak on his behalf.
Success.
1 success.
And it's going to be on
Target number is 1.
attack.
Ooh.
6
Fucking 6
physical
damage.
damage with vicious, so 7.
Well, the bite does have vicious, so 7 damage. Whoa, what was the body part?
In his wiener.
No, that's head.
That's
No,
No, that's-
three's torso.
3.
It's torso.
Three's torso, isn't it?
I mean, I think you
I
gotta.
think so.
I think you should do
Yes,
like what?
torso.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think you should make the 20 someone's genital
Well,
area. I think they should change that.
I'm gonna make the 3 the genital area because 1 and 2 is the head, and then 3 to something is the torso. So I'm gonna make 3 the genital area. So
okay.
because he's got the vicious, it's 7 damage minus this guy's torso reduction. Now this guy's torso reduction is. Oh, I've got the wrong character sheet there.
He's got
Funny
no
thing, I
damage
watched
reduction
the-
on his
It's-
penis.
It's 2 on his torso.
Funny thing, I watched Kick-Ass 2 not too long ago.
Yeah, so he's got 2 reduction, so the 7 becomes 5, so it's still a critical hit. Now, I need to mark something that shows he's been critically hit. And I'll find what a critical hit on the torso-
balls.
critical hit on the torso does. Give me a second. Critical hit, torso. You begin bleeding heavily. At the end of each of the subsequent turns, you suffer 2 diced physical damage, ignoring all your damage resistances. So the end of each of his turns after this one... Holy shit.
He's leaking oil.
Yeah, that's pretty bad for him. Nice work, Fang. Right, and it's these guys' turns. So the one that's leaking the oil all over the place is going to attempt a melee attack on Fang.
Get fine.
He's got
One
one
success.
success. What's the? I don't know how body parts work on a dog.
They don't have a body part. They just get damage apparently.
Right, okay.
Do
Does the dog have any damage resistance at all? Damage
No.
reduction. So he takes.
only a defense of 1.
So he takes 2 damage. So he is on 4 out of 6 hit points.
Yep.
Okay. And then it's this. So that was that one. Now I have to look at the action points, so I can't do any extra shit here. So this one's going to attempt to shoot Nappa. But Nappa's got semi-cover there, so I'm going to make the difficulty 2. That sounds reasonable, eh? I'm making this up as I go along, guys.
Yeah, Nappa's got a semi. I heard it.
Well, that's not going to do anything.
That's the miss.
That is a big, fat miss. So it's Nappa, it's your turn.
Hold on, I'm just reading a wee bit of Dog Meat's thing here.
Okay.
Anytime you must move within reach of the target. Aye, fuck it. I'm not reading anymore. So
Have you done with reading for the rest of your life again?
that's it. Yeah, I normally get AI to do that for me. But I always
Right.
thank it afterwards.
Oh, reading's
Um,
overrated. You're not missing much. Don't worry about it.
Get fucking laser pistoled, and you know what? Just to be sure, I'm not gonna roll an extra dice because I'm just gonna roll twice. Didn't need it.
Who's
Get
that?
damaged.
Who's that on? Jesse or one of
Um,
the other guys?
What?
6 damage.
Which one?
6 damage. I'm gonna roll the body part. 18. So that's on the right leg, and
Who's it on though?
it's the one that just
Vanish.
came in.
No, this one here.
Aye.
What was the body part? Sorry.
Right leg.
Right leg. So he's got 2 on his leg. So you do 4 damage.
Okay, and then I'm gonna. How many AP have we got?
You have got 2. So that's an extra action, an extra major action.
Okay, well I'm gonna fire at the same guy again and see if I can get rid of him.
Okay.
So. Nope.
No, I'm
Nope.
okay. Okay, Simon.
I'm
Nobody
going to
has any
use my
action
minor
points.
action to get behind here.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot at the guy that was shooting at Nappa, and Nappa was shooting at.
This guy here.
And I really need ammo. It's really. Only got
What
4
what
bullets
ammo
left.
do you need?
10mm.
You're fucked.
He's missed
Well,
anyway.
it is the most common ammo apparently, according to the book.
Yeah, he's missed anyway. So you can't do anything because you got no action points, and you moved and shot. So Fredolus,
Yep. Is it my turn or am I being attacked?
it's your turn.
You're getting bumped.
I mean, only if I consent.
mean-
only if I consent to it. I mean, I'm got very powerful ass muscles. I would imagine.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So the guy with the little skeleton,
He's the one that's wounded and bleeding internally.
Okay. Well,
Leaking internally.
I guess can I move around and attack the other one? He's not. Yeah, I just want to hit the other one with my
Yeah. There's
normal.
no attack of opportunity in this game.
Oh, okay. So I don't need to worry about that. Okay, yeah, I'll just hit him with my sign, which
The
I
road
think is
sign.
classed as my board. Yeah, with
It's
my
a board,
board.
yeah.
So I will do that.
With his old...
Oh, that's
oh my
10.
god! Right, give me the
Does
body
he-
part.
Does
This is
he
just for-
disintegrate?
Pretty much. This is the body parts just for flavour, Martin. Yeah.
I hope it's the penis.
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
it's so
so
close.
close. So close.
Next
So
to the-
close to the penis. You hit him in the what do you call that bit? The pubic?
The
Pubic
gooch.
bone, aye. Ooh.
Oh, the gooch.
Let-
The gooch should mean that you like got it under and like shoved it upward.
Oh, I was almost thinking it was hitting the landing strip.
Can I just say that?
Yeah.
Can I just say that one of my party called me a bummer, and then I just like fist this guy. I'm like, I ain't no bummer. When I have this like guy on my fist.
Weaving him around like that.
Puppet.
Puppet. Yeah, so you absolutely just rip him in half with that board. He does just disintegrate, and then you stick your fist up and weave him around like a hand puppet.
It's like every game I've been waving someone around who's been dead. So yeah, makes sense.
Okay, and that's the end of the round. Now I don't have any action points. I can't bring in another guy.
Oh,
Bastard. So Jesse's
the
gonna
guy-
Good.
Jesse's gonna shoot at. Well, looks like Nappa's still right in front. No, I can't. No, I've got to be kind to the dog. I can't just kill the dog.
leave the dog alone.
Aye,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
Leave the dog.
dog.
Leave the dog alone. Shoot at Chris.
I was gonna say, can I move the dog behind me or something as I'm attacking? This is like shielded.
Right,
Oh,
Chris.
Jesse was the one that was wounded, right? Or was it the other guy?
Jesse is wounded also. They're both wounded. No, Jesse is hurt.
they-
Sorry, Jesse's not wounded. Jesse has been hit. He is hurt. This guy is wounded, as in he's bleeding internally.
Okay. The one that is attacked by Fang.
Yeah. Right, so
So there's two left. So there's two left on the board, right?
Aye.
Two. Okay,
There's two
the
people
one's
left.
pretty damaged.
So Jesse's gonna shoot at Nappa, I guess. No extra dice. One success. So body part is. What's the 8?
DP.
8 is also the torso.
So 3 damage. No, 4 damage minus your reduction on the torso. And burst, so 4 damage minus reduction on whatever 10 is.
Tens the left arm.
So 4 minus reduction on your torso, 4 minus reduction on your left arm. That's how you use burst.
Yeah.
That's how you use burst, isn't it? It just costs some extra bullets. It's the dog's turn.
Let's see. I'm checking the first thing.
So, one of the things I read in the dog, right, was attack dog.
Mm-hmm.
And what it says is when dog meat assists on one of your attacks, he must be within reach of the target and he inflicts his own melee damage on the target if the attack is successful. So would that mean then it would be more beneficial for us to attack whoever dog meat is attacking?
Yeah, no, what it means is if you attack somebody that dog meat is next to, dog meat gets a free attack on them. So if you attack somebody that dog meat's next to, but you don't have the dog meat perk, Max's character does. You're just getting the use of the dog. You don't have the perk.
Fuck the rules.
No, not fuck the rules.
Oliver,
I've fed that bastard and dog. That's why he stayed here. He would have went with Max if he, actually liked him.
Oliver, you're using burst wrong. You're using burst as if it is spread.
Oh yeah, that's spread, isn't it?
Burst is the attack hits.
It hits
one
a different.
additional
Hits
target
another
within
person.
close range
Another
of the
person.
primary target
Yeah,
for each effect rolled.
yeah.
Each
So
additional target spends one additional unit of ammunition from the weapon. So since you have 2 effect rolls, you are allowed to shoot at 2 other targets near the target you aimed first at.
yeah. So
So
take
those,
take that second set of damage back off, Chris. Put those health points back up, and
So you could
Alright.
aim at, I believe, at both of us.
Yep.
Oh fuck!
So
Oh
so
fuck! Here, what did I? So I got hurt. Was that? Did I get hurt from that attack?
The second hurt that you got, you may take off.
you took 4 minus damage reduction twice, but you're just only taking it once. 4 minus damage reduction, and then
And what body part? 10.
you remember.
10.
No, it was the 8. It was the 8 I rolled first, whatever 8 is.
Yeah, that one
Right.
stays. So the one
It
on torso stays,
is
the one on your left
torso.
arm goes off,
Yeah, so
goes away.
So
4 minus damage reduction to your torso, and then
That's it.
unless I want to spend the bullets and give the same to the other 2 of you.
Now you have to roll a new attack.
Oh, do I? Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll do that next time. It's okay. So it's the dog's turn. It is the dog's turn.
The dog. Yeah, that's me. Sorry.
am I doing this right as well? Just while Scoon bites, I'm taking HP from the body part.
Nah, you don't actually need to
my
do
character.
that. You don't actually need to do that because it only matters when you take 5 or more in one attack.
Right. Okay. So
I
put
think-
those all back up to 5.
I think
The thing-
that's
the
for
thing
tracking
is-
injuries.
Yeah, the thing is, you roll a body part because you have a specific armor pieces for a specific body part. So if it hits like the arm and you don't have armor on that arm, you take more damage than when it takes your torso and you have like a full body kit on your torso.
I think the points there are actually health points for armor pieces. To be honest, Chris, I
Yeah.
think that's what that's for. It's for health points for armor pieces.
Yeah.
So it's the
I-
it is the
I'm going
dog's
to
turn.
bite the guy that is in front of me.
Okay. That's the one he's already got by the balls.
Yeah, so he's going to make him a eunuch. That's 1 success,
Yes, there you go.
2 damage.
3 because it's vicious.
So 3 damage
Give me the body part.
on, because it will be a new roll.
That's 19.
That would be the right leg.
So 3 minus damage reduction on the right leg.
Yeah.
He's got physical 2 on the leg, so he only actually takes 1.
Well, at least it's 1.
Yep. Okay, and then it's their turn. Well, his turn. So after this, he's going to take 2 damage dice of damage. So he's going to try and attack a dog.
How dare you. 1
On
success.
success. Max will be raging if I kill his dog. That'd be funny as
Yeah.
fuck. Be funny as fuck. I'm doing it. 2
Only 2
damage.
energy.
Kill this fucking dog.
Right, it's on a third of its hit points currently, and he now takes 2 damage dice of damage as well.
Yeah. So
Where
you
did they
might
go?
die.
I just rolled 2. I don't know where they went.
Can we
don't-
stim pack the dog?
Yeah.
Get fucking.
Yeah, you can.
You're the doctor. Stim him.
So he takes 1 more damage, and then it's Nappa's turn.
Okay. So
First, make sure that the guys that are there are gone. So
pew pew pew. Get shot.
It's a
One
success.
success.
Which one is it on?
Body part. The one in. You didn't get an additional one in there, sure you didn't. It's only.
There's still you still got
One from the
Jesse.
fire.
You still got Jesse and the one other guy. Is it on Jesse or the other guy?
So we'll go one at a time here. It's on the one in front of Fang, not
Okay.
Jesse.
Okay.
We're leaving Jesse till the end here.
Okay.
And
Torso.
then right, so
That's a
roll
torso, is it?
damage, get fucking torsoed. 2 energy, 1 piercing.
No, 2 piercing because they're both.
Oh,
Effect.
They're both
Okay.
effects, so it's 2 piercing. So you ignore what you do is 2 damage, ignoring 2 armor. Isn't it?
which means that hits him.
No,
Because
those
it's
I would
2.
say now because it's 2 energy damage, both piercing, they just go through.
Well, hang on, because his energy damage resistance is better. Oh no, it's not. It's only 1. What was it on torso?
Aye,
So that means they both go through, yeah?
aye.
Aye, 2 damage.
Good man.
Hey, Jesse's
And then-
still standing though.
Do I even have a stim pack? Let me have a look. No. Do I have a fucking stim pack?
Can we just take one?
Huh?
Can we just collect one from
There was
the
stim
I
packs.
didn't.
There's stim packs literally in there, Chris.
Right, yeah,
and
there's
then-
one.
Then I need to run over there and then run back.
I don't
Know
know
what I
how
mean?
much movement you have.
I do have a stim pack, so look, I will see if I can do that with a minor.
You can. So you just jam a stim pack in him and he heals 4 hit points.
Aye.
He's back up to full hit points.
No.
Remember, you got your 10 hit points as well.
He had only 1 left.
Oh no, he was down to 2. He was down to 2 of 6.
No.
Was he down to 1?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's up to 5 then.
He's now at 5.
Ah,
I kept
okay.
an eye on it.
Ah, okay. Right then. And is that you? Because you've moved and done that, haven't you?
Aye.
Okay. You don't have any action points. Nobody's got any action points. My days, this is the longest I've seen without anyone having action points. Simon, it's your turn.
We don't have action points. Well, I'll take my minor action to aim at the head of the one that is in front of Fang.
Yeah.
And I only have 3 bullets left, but still.
I'm glad you're keeping track of them. It is important in this game. That's a success. You hit him in the head. For 3
Too bad
damage.
I don't have any conditions on my any effects on my gun, but it is for physical damage.
3 because he's got 1 damage reduction.
You have
He's-
to spoil it again, don't
It's
you?
a big chunky his head comes off and you see sparks flying and there's lights inside the head bleeping and oh yeah, this is clearly a synth and he's coming to bits. He's in a bad way. He's looking very, very injured. Right,
Is he
Fred
now starting
lass.
to look more like Valentine?
He looks a lot like Nick Valentine now. Yeah. He looks exactly like
Because he
Nick
always has a
Valentine now.
chunk out of his head.
He's got a whole bit missing on the neck and that. Yeah. He looks
Yeah.
like Nick Valentine. Fredalis, it's your turn.
So the Jesse's the one with the skull on it, right? He's slightly damaged.
No, Jesse is
Oh.
this one, and he is damaged. He's quite badly hurt. This one
Okay.
is one of the random townspeople.
Oh, I'll just.
It's a
kill the
Brahmin
random
farmer.
town- Yeah, I'll kill the random townsperson.
Okay.
Hopefully.
There's a big chance that if his turn is done, that he'll die because he still has that internal leaking.
He's internally bleeding, yeah.
No, he's internally oil leaking. Or coolant.
Ah, you didn't roll to hit first.
Okay.
You forgot to roll it hit. I'll let you keep that damage though, roll though, if you want, if you do hit.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Oh, that's a hit.
That's a
Got
hit.
one
me.
hit.
Okay, so you do 7 damage.
Location.
Hold on.
It's just for flavour, by the way.
Well, we need to know what he.
Oh,
He's torso, isn't it?
I keep missing. I keep getting the same area. I keep getting
Yeah.
the bum hole.
Torso, you up the jacksie, right up the fuck. You slice it up between his legs from behind. And you split him. You split him from the groin to the belly button.
Still upset by the bum. I'm like, I'm not a bummer, but I have fisted 2 of these people.
I fisted 2 people today, but you're not a bummer.
You're obsessed with that one comment I made in passing. Jeez.
I mean,
Just a
yeah.
ventriloquist.
God,
using actual humans as puppets.
Isn't it annoying when one thing happens in a game and then someone talks about it till they die?
For
It must
30
be
more
aggro.
games.
But now still,
Jesse's turn. Jesse
Jesse is still alive.
shows
and
no
I
sign
don't
of
think
running
he's
away.
Going to stop.
Nope. He's gonna shoot right at you, Nappa.
Ooh.
I've got no extra dice to spend though. This sucks. Oh, he's missed. No.
Yes.
It's Fang's turn.
He can't even hit point blank.
Can the dog finish him?
Bang! Once.
Oh, boo.
Does a bite complication work?
He went to bite his wrist, but like, because he's
He
a
hit
synth,
screw.
it was pure
Like the
metal. Yeah.
Yeah, he just hit a metal bit and it did no damage.
Nope.
Okay. So there's no of these guys left. So it's Nappa's turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to step just a little bit closer. I'm gonna pull out my shotgun because I don't have VATS, and I'm gonna.
You can still
Shoot.
aim though. You can still use your minor action and aim. It just increases your difficulty where it doesn't for a Vault Dweller.
Oh
Still
fuck!
aim.
I don't have it appearing in my weapons. I don't know why.
Is it not in your weapons, the shotgun?
No, but I wrote it in
Yep.
gear.
Yeah, but you haven't added to your equipped.
Hold on.
You have to add it on the bottom of your weapons separately.
Yeah, I can show you what it does. I've got the info on one.
So do I need to copy all this over onto that other
Oh,
sheet?
it's still up here even. in the
Yeah, because it's
chat.
not Foundry, you can't drag it over, unfortunately. I will learn Foundry and move us onto it one day, guys.
Right.
Still love Roll20.
I have it. I have the official one.
Oh fuck!
on,
I don't care enough. He's just gonna get shot.
You've got a
I
success
have the official
anyway.
one on Fancy Grounds, official VTT.
Like how Chris spent like less than 10 seconds actually listening. It's like, no, I've given up.
We can add it on this. We can add it on for the next session or on the break. So piercing 1. So you do. You go through always damage reduction. What's the body part?
14. So that's like his right arm.
Oh, he is still standing. He's got 1 hit point. Simon.
I still have my minor action. So can I say to him? Can I point the gun at his head and say, right, fucking giving Jesse, you fucking Jesse?
Yeah, no problem. And when you do, he just looks you dead in the eyes and nothing, no response. You just see sparks flying out of his face and there's no response, no expression whatsoever. Okay, Simon.
I'm like Nappa, duck, and I'll aim at his head again.
Success on the head.
Oh my
You
god!
just need to beat damage reduction and you've got him, mate.
I
Boom.
think that is possible.
Well, yeah, you hit him in the head where he had 1 hit point left. You just done 6. You can describe it if you want, mate.
Well, 10mm guns are pretty big, the bullets. So I would say there's not a lot left of his head.
Nah, just like a
just
lower jaw maybe.
Splits open, and you see sparks flying around, and he just falls down.
Okay. And with the completion of that combat, we have a choice, guys. So, there's a few other places we could have went in Act 2. One of them's now irrelevant, but one of them's not, right? So here's your choices. We can either finish the session here today, now, and that's the end of Act 2. Or we go for a break now, and then after the break, we play a drinking game, and then we finish Act 2.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I wanna do
Well-
the drinking game.
Let's do a 5-minute break
Well,
then.
Well, since it's already 10, I wouldn't mind end the session here because I have work in the morning.
Okay, we'll do that. I will work a way to get the drinking game into the other session then, into the next session. So, that will be the end of Act 2. Join us in 2 weeks for Act 3.
Well, we don't need to report back to Jesse because we killed him.
You'll see how it all pans out in the next session. So, I will cap off my video here
so-
before you guys do your Twitch outros so we can tidy up. So,
Yeah.
Everybody,
so
thanks for playing.
apparently, next week, the next session will be like at World's End. We are going to a drinking game, and everyone turns into a robot, like in the movie at World's End.
you'll see.
That was on the telly here
You'll see.
just 2 days ago.
So I'll close my YouTube video off and then you guys can do your Twitch raid. So guys, thanks very much for playing. That was Act 2. You managed to miss a wee bit of it out, but I'm going to work some of it in because it's got a drinking game in it. I'll get it into Act 3 somehow. So thanks very much for playing, and my viewers on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. This is Fallout RPG with a bang or a whimper, Act 2. See you soon for Act 3. Mwah. Peace.
Bye.